What's up, guys? Kayak Mike here. This video is going to go over the Ohio Length series that will be hitting up Sandusky this upcoming Sunday. It's going to be going on at the same exact time as the King Cat National Kayak Trail. So if you are a kayaker and want to double dip in events, this is a great opportunity to do so because it's going to be the same exact time, same exact place. And I'm going to allow the King Cat National Kayak guys, if you are using the identifier for that event, that will also hold true for this event. For guys who are not in the King Cat National Kayak Trail event at Sandusky, an identifier will be given at 6:50 a.m. The morning of the tournament, and we'll go over where to find that and stuff and such here in a second. So, question about the payouts arise. We're adopting the Hoover payout. The entry fee for each tournament is going to be $55. We're going to be paying out $50 of it, $10 to Big Fish, $40 goes to the entry, and the remaining $5 pays for like the app fees and stuff that will inevitably happen, credit card fee, etc. This way, at 55, we're guaranteed to be paying out $50 to everyone from every entry. All right, let's move over to the club. So the tournament is on the Fishing Chaos app. Download the Fishing Chaos app. After you download it and you make your own personal profile, go to Trail Club, search online catfishing tournaments. Right here, you must be a paid member of OCT to fish these events to qualify for points. Also, to qualify for insurances and stuff. We pay for insurances for all the events for the year. So there'll be a join button right here. Hit join, get your $20 membership. It's a one-time fee for as many tournaments that you want to fish on our platform that you want. And if you see in here, we have a lot of options. So it's a one-time $20 fee on this. Whoops, I left. It's a one-time $20 fee on this main page. You pay that membership fee, and then you're good to go for the rest of the year for as many tournaments as you want. To find the Ohio Length Series, you go to Tournaments. Scroll down, Ohio Length Series. You'll notice that there's an April 7th tournament at Rocky Fork that occurred. Anyone who fished that, this was formerly a different trail. Anyone who fished that, and if you are an OCT member, your points have been added to this race. Anyone who has fished the May 19th event at Hoover, you achieve points for the Ohio Length Series because that stop was part of this series as well. However, this event is its own event. This is not tag teaming with any event, so it's going on at the same time as a kayak event, but it is its own standalone event. So go ahead and click on that. There'll be a register button. You'll click on register, and you'll go through the steps, register myself, angler information, etc. It's self-explanatory from there. Let's go over. The boundaries are Cedar Point Road. This is Cedar Point Road. Everything west of Cedar Point Road and west of Cedar Point and this island. There's an imaginary line right here. Everything navigable west of there is legal fishing waters. All of this is legal fishing waters down here as long as it's navigable from the main body of water of the bay. You can launch anywhere you want. You can launch anytime you want. There's no lines in at any point in time no lines in of any kind between midnight and 7 a.m. the morning of. You can cast net as much as you want in fishing boundaries. That's fine. If let's say you're over here and you're trying to catch bluegill morning of with line and reel, perfectly fine. You just can't have any kind of fishing lines whatsoever in legal fishing waters come tournament morning between midnight and 6 p.m. You do not have to go to the check-in for the King Cat National Kayak Trail the day before, but we will be having it here at Clemens Boat Launch between 4 and 6 p.m. on Saturday. So if you want to come and meet the kayakers, meet the guys who are fishing the King Cat event, you're more than welcome. You do not have to go to the check-in the night before check-in, but we will be at Clemens Boat Ramp the night before. Also, the King Cat guys have a checkout. They have to be here by 4 p.m. As far as the Ohio Length Series, your lines out is 3 p.m. You don't have to be anywhere in particular afterwards. Your tournament is done at 3 p.m. But it would be nice to see if you guys wanted to roll by. It would be nice to see you guys over at Clemens. The kayak guys have to be back by 4. Let's go over how to measure the fish. So let's go back to the tournaments, and I'm just going to pull up the regional month long because it had every single fish type last month. Let's go to May. So channel cats. This is essentially a channel cat tournament. All channel cats must be right side down, left side up. Don't care about the eye being in the photo anymore. The farthest touching the measuring surface is what gets credited for your score. Hypothetically speaking, let's say that this fin was actually up here. He won't get credit for it because it's sitting off of the boards. You only get credit for what is touching the measuring surface. So this is a 37-inch channel. This is his identifier. It's in the photo. He's not actively manipulating the fish with his hand. It's clearly right side down, left side up. It's clearly bumped. You're more than welcome to leave your fish grips in. You're more than welcome to leave them hooked. I could care less. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the size of the fish. So this is a perfectly submitted channel cat. I believe this is from Jeremiah Chismadia. So this is a channel cat, and you're going to see channel cats of this length more than likely come tournament weekend this weekend. We'll go over another one just so you can see another person. Same thing. Clearly bumped. It's right side down. It's left side up. 36.25 inches. That's what they submitted it as. And this is their identifier. Remember, the King Cat National Kayak guys, they will have their identifier that I give them. It'll be a logo of one of our sponsors. If you are not in the King Cat National Kayak event, you're going to be responsible for writing down the letters that appear at 650. Where will those letters appear? On the tournament homepage, it'll show right here. We're not on that tournament homepage, but when 6:50 a.m. tournament day rolls around, this is where the identifier will be, and it'll give you the letters that it is. You write those letters down, and that has to be clearly in every single photo, and the entire letter has to be visible. So, for instance, let me pull something up here on Excel and do something for you guys. All right, let's see here. We're going to enlarge this quite a bit. If in the photo, all right, now let's grab a snip of this. If in the photo, let's say you have your identifier in the photo right here, right? But you have a bag or something is covering the T like that, and I only see that HBG, that's going to be a disqualified fish because the entire identifier is not legible and it's not in the photo. Every single letter in your identifier must be in the photo. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If there's a B and the upper curve of the B is cut off, it's a completely disqualified fish. So don't make that mistake. That's probably the most common mistake from rookies. We went over the entry fee. We went over the boundaries. I'm trying to think what else we can be going over. Flatheads. If you do get into a flathead, they are allowed to be measured on their bellies. They have to be bumped, clearly bumped. Same thing, identifier in the photo, and it's the furthest touching the measuring surface. You see how we measured this at 41.75? It's because the furthest touching the measuring surface is 41.75. You can see that the tail here is crossing 42, but he's not getting credit for it because it's up in the air. You only get credit for what is touching the measuring surface. As far as payouts are only on PayPal. If you do not have a PayPal or refuse to receive a payout via PayPal, then you might not want to join this event because I only do payouts via PayPal. And the payouts will be done within 5 business days of the event ending. So that would be what day of the month? It'll be the 14th. By rule, I have until the 5th business day of the following month to get them paid out. But I typically do all my payouts on these kind of events within 5 days of the event ending. So that's essentially all you need to know. We do have, I strongly encourage everyone going to YouTube, look up the Online Catfishing Tournaments YouTube page, which is what you're on right now. Go to playlists, watch the 2024 important videos right here. If you make a rookie, hold on, Emily. If you make a rookie mistake, and I have gone over it in one of these videos, I don't give any leeway really to begin with, but if you make a mistake and it's gone over in one of these videos, then it's much harder for me to justify helping you when the education is out there and free for everybody. So that's the Ohio Link series for Sandusky, and if you notice, we are pairing up with a bunch of other great tournaments that are going on. June 15th, Central Ohio Catfishing Trail will be at Knox with them. We'll be at Grand Lake St. Mary's on the 13th with their club. Griggs back with the Central Ohio Catfishing Club on 17th. September 27th, Hoover Lake Division. That tournament's going to be September 22nd. October 5th, we're allowing boats into the Scioto event. Scioto has a 24-hour event that they do once a month. That's going to count for this. And then November, we're gonna have a championship type event on the Ohio River. Where is to be determined. It might be the entire Ohio River or touching Ohio. We don't have it locked down, but we're trying to decide if we're gonna make it open to the entire Ohio River or if we're gonna make it touching Ohio. That is, or if we're gonna make it like a certain area, maybe have a check-in and that kind of stuff. So that's that. Kayak Mike out of here. Any questions after you watch this video and that playlist, hit me up on Facebook.